to my YouTube channel. How have you guys been? It's been a minute. I did a chit chat video, but I'm back, better than ever, period. Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Gely Rhoma and welcome to my space. So I do lifestyle videos like vlogs, day-to-day vlogs. I do chit chat videos. I do girl talk. So that's pretty much it. Just show you guys a little bit of my life and then talk to you guys. So this is a chit chat video. I'm sure you can tell from the title. So I'm going to be answering questions that people sent me on Instagram, because I put up on my Instagram that I haven't done a chit chat video in forever. So I just wanted people to ask me questions, because I know obviously some people want to know certain things, and since I haven't done this, so what avenue did they have to ask me? So yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. I would input the questions on the screen while I'm editing, so you guys can see the questions that I was asked. But I'm just going to dive right into the video. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe, okay? Thank you so much, and stick to the end though. Share, like, it's very important. Even if you don't like it, dislike, just interact with the video, okay? So let's start and get right into the video. Okay, so the first question I have here is, how did you meet your husband and how does it feel to be a mother? Okay, first of all, how did I meet my husband? I know I've never spoken about this on my channel, but I actually met him in a lounge, at a lounge, I don't know. I met him in a lounge. There's this place they call The Boss. It's like a club too. It's still a lounge and an outdoor space. If you live in Port Harcourt, you know where that is. So I met him in that place. It's called The Boss. So I met him one evening. I wasn't even supposed to be there, but then the manager of the place is my friend. So I went there. We went out initially to have tacos, me, him, and Geneme. Then he was like, okay, let's just escort him back. And it was a random day of the week. Sunday. Okay, it was a Sunday. Did you even remember it was this? Okay, so it was a Sunday. And obviously, who goes to the club? Or, okay, people go share, but that was not the point. We're not supposed to go there. So after tacos, he was like, okay, let's just escort him back. So like, okay, no problem. And it's not far from where the club is. So we went there. We're just outside chilling because we didn't want to go inside. Then I guess he was about to leave because he was with a friend. So he was about to leave, and then we're just outside chilling. So normal now. You know how it goes. So basically we exchanged contact, and yeah, the rest is history. So yes, that's how we met. Then how does it feel to be a mother? It's exciting now. Obviously, it's a challenge in a way. Yeah, because every day is something new. You don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Yeah, so and you're always learning something. Yeah, so I don't even think there's any mother that knows it all, really. So it's basically a challenge. You learn something every day because the child is growing, they're developing new characters, they are changing the old ones. So what you think you've known before, you will now find out that, okay, I don't really know this thing or something. So yeah, but so far so good. I can't complain. It's amazing. The next question I have here is, he's very handsome and chubby. What do you feed him? Okay, thank you for that compliment. What do I feed him? We do Aptamil. So I was doing breastfeeding for a while, but that didn't last long because he stopped like while he was 3 months. So yeah. So now we do Aptamil. So that's formula, if you know it. Or maybe I'll take a picture and put in. I'll insert a picture on the screen. So it's a milk. So we do Aptamil, and now he's like 4 months. So we are doing pap. Some people know it as a camo. So we are doing pap. We are doing what they call, is this soya beans? We are doing soya beans and wheat or millet. I think it's soya beans, wheat, millet. Then we are doing pap, because I've always had the idea of giving him something natural when he starts solid. So I didn't want to do like processed food, if that makes sense. So I just felt like doing pap. And my mom does it herself, so yes, so I trust that. So that's what I give him actually, and Aptamil as his milk. Next question I have here is, what's the biggest fight you've had as a couple? I don't really think that's a question I want to answer on here. It's nothing serious. I know when I said that, people say, oh, it's something. No, it's nothing serious, but it's not something that I want to discuss on YouTube. Next thing I have here is, don't you think getting okay, the next question I have here is, don't you think getting pregnant before marriage goes against all you spoke about? Okay, this is a major question. I don't think it goes against what I spoke about, because that was not the essence of the of getting married, if that makes sense. That was not the essence of it. It just happened. Like I said on Instagram, God knew what I wanted, okay? So that wasn't the basis of it. It just happened along the way. And mind you, I wasn't pregnant while I got engaged. I was actually pregnant after I got engaged. So yeah. So that wasn't the purpose. So it was, the wedding was going to happen anyway, or the marriage was going to happen anyway. So that didn't make it happen. It was just the icing on the cake. So yes. So another question we have here is, if you are told your husband is cheating on you, what will you do? That's not a question I'm going to answer on YouTube. I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to answer this question. Yeah. Moving on. Who is going to be the stricter parent for Z? I don't know. I would say me. But then my husband has his days, oh. So I really don't know. I don't know, because but then I know I'm definitely a no nonsense mom for sure. 100%. So but then I feel he has his days. So it's going to be off and on for him. And then I don't know. So I don't really know. Maybe 50-50. Right now we can't really tell. Maybe because he's still very small. So yeah. 50-50. So I have another one that says where does this start from? Okay, I'm ready to get married and start a family, but it seems all the guys I get are sons of he said it seems all the guys I get are sons of Pharaoh. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I don't, or maybe I don't know, or more bottom line, sha, I need a man. Well, I don't think you are doing something wrong, because what's the right way to get a man? I don't think you are doing anything wrong. And since you said it's not off like something you're doing, you're not just meeting the right people. It could just be where you're hanging out. Do you get? And maybe the set of people you're always around, or what your aura exhibits or brings out or radiates. So I don't necessarily think you are doing something wrong, but maybe just check yourself, like, okay, why am I attracted only this type of people? Like, what's about me that attracts only this type of men? I guess that's the only advice I can give you. So one is, I'm done with school and finding it difficult to figure out my life right now, which bothers me. If you're finding it difficult, if you just take a break, you get, relax. I don't think there's any right way or there's any rule book to getting your life on board or doing the right thing. So just relax, calm down, just take it a day at a time. Take it a day at a time. Have your priorities right. That's very important, because then some people don't have their priorities right and they feel like things are not going the right way, when what you are supposed to be prioritizing, or you are prioritizing what you are not supposed to be prioritizing. So that's actually the main question. Before you say you don't know, or you are not figuring out your life or whatever, I feel like what is happening that makes you feel like your life is not on the right track? Because obviously gold is not falling from the sky now just because you're done with school, I think. So that's my only advice. So yeah, I just feel like prioritize the right things, know where your head is at, and make sure it's at the right place at the right time before you think, okay, something is not going right for you or whatever. Okay, this one says, my boyfriend has been cheating on me and I have caught him severally, but I never told him. It's getting to a point where it's insulting. Do you think I tell him I know about it, or just block and delete the girl's number? Your boyfriend has been cheating on you, which is a red flag to start with. So if you've been watching my channel, you know my stance on cheating. I don't need to go back to that drama. If you don't, then watch my videos because they are still on there. So I've caught him severally. So it's not a once thing, it's not a twice, it's not a thrice, severally. So this is uncountable times now, I guess. And he doesn't know. So first of all, I'm thinking he's even a bad cheater. For you to say it's getting to a point where he's insulting, so I'm guessing he knows you know, but he's waiting for you to say something. So maybe he's even tired of the relationship, because if you are saying he's insulting, then he most likely knows that you know he's cheating, but he does not want to bring it up, or he wants you to be the one to say, okay, you know what, I'm done, and you are still hanging on. So he's still cheating on you and making you a mess and just embarrassing you and doing all of that. I don't think you should block and delete the girl's number, because you said severally. So just doing it to one is not going to change the rest that has been happening or will continually happen. So I just feel you should scrape your dignity from the floor and move on. Really, just let go of that relationship, because you don't even need that. You don't need to be hanging on to some. Nigeria is already tough enough for you to be in that type of relationship that you are just swallowing and toughing. It doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, that's my take on that. Next question I have here is, how do you come up with video ideas? P.S. I miss your chit chat videos. Thank you. That's why I'm here now, to do a chit chat videos for you guys. To do a chit chat video, sorry, for you guys. I miss actually talking like this. So funny enough, I did actually miss it. So hopefully I will do more of these and vlogs. I'll try to be consistent, but let's just work with this first. So thank you for always watching. Thank you. I'm guessing you're a YouTuber. This one you're asking that how do I come up with my video ideas? I don't think there's any strategic. I don't really have any strategic plan of how I come up with my videos, if I'm being honest. It just comes to me. I don't really sit down and think, okay, maybe that's why I'm not so consistent, but I don't really have any laid down plan of how I come up with videos. Maybe something just happens. It could be just one random incident, and then I'm like, okay, this is something I think I need to talk about. Or maybe something that is trending. But for the fact that I don't do chit chat a lot, I don't really think I hop on trending topics. So I'm not going to say I hop on trending topics, because I don't. Maybe I will try to, but for now I don't. So yeah, I don't really think there's any pattern to how I come up with videos. It just comes to me in my mind and I just write it in my notepad. Okay, what I do is, whenever I get an idea, I don't just let it go. I always jot it down in my notepad, so I can always go back and remember, okay, this idea came before and I'm going to work with this. So yeah. Then the next question I have here is, why do females who give advice against men get men before the others? I don't think females who give advice against men get men before. Maybe they just know what they want, and they are just, when they see what they want, they know it, or when they see what they deserve, they know it. So I don't think it's something of why do they get men more than others. Maybe they just know what they want, and when they see it, they go for it. So I feel that's what it is. I don't feel like, okay, there's one special thing. I'm not going to relate this to myself anyway, so yeah, I don't think there's any special thing. I just feel like they know what they want and they go for what they want, or they see the characteristics of what they want, because they are bold enough to know, okay, I'm not tolerating this. This is not something I stand for. This is not something I want in my life. This is not the energy I want. So they always know when to, okay, toss things to the side, although that's how I am, or that's how I was, because I'm not I'm not in the streets no more. So yes, I just feel like they know what they want and how to get what they want, or how to see, okay, perceive, okay, this is where I'm at, and yeah. So that's my answer to that question. I don't feel like there's any special thing, or they're advising people purposely against me. No, I'm just telling you what I stand for and what I believe. So it's your 100% opinion and idea to say, okay, this is something that I'm going to take, or something that I'm going to tolerate. Nobody's forcing their ideas onto you or shoving their ideas onto you. No, that's not how it works. So the next, would you mind doing a video collaboration? Okay, yes, I don't mind doing a video collaboration, but then it depends on the kind of video you want to do. But I don't actually mind. I don't mind at all. So just let me know what your idea is and the kind of video you want to shoot, and if it's okay with me, for sure, why won't I do a video collaboration? I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. I will definitely do a video collaboration. How long have you known your husband? Okay, we actually met 2021, so this is making it the second year. Yeah, things actually happened really fast. So 2021, we met 2021, then dated for like a year, and then 2022 we got married, and yeah. So do you still do product reviews? Yes, I do product reviews. If you send me your products, for sure I do 100% do product reviews, and I would love to review your products, but I'm honest with my review. So yeah, so I hope it's a good product, because I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it if it's not good, if it's not a good product. But yes, I 100% do product reviews. And the next question I have here is, how was labor experience for you? Been waiting for the vlog. Oh my god, I don't know if I can answer that question here, but my labor wasn't so long. It was just 6 hours, so I had just 6 hours of labor. I had a normal unmediated delivery, so it was a normal delivery for me. And yeah, my healing process wasn't bad. Like 2 weeks, I think I was good after 2 weeks. So breastfeeding wasn't difficult. Let me just run through the things that, but I can't give a detailed gist here. Maybe I will try my best to do a story time and gist that, but not in this video. So yeah, breastfeeding was very easy for me. I didn't have any issue of what do people call it, swallow, maybe what. Yeah, breastfeeding was easy for me. Labor wasn't so difficult. Cramp, yes, the pain is not even something that you don't know how to explain it. Everybody just needs to experience that, or every woman just needs to experience that. So there's no way of explaining it. But yes, it was painful, it was stressful, but my labor was 6 hours, and it was quick in my opinion, because I have experienced, or I've seen people being in labor for like 12 hours, and yes. So but then I pushed, everything was perfect. I didn't have any bad experience at all, but I will drop a vlog or a video talking about that in details, but not in this video. How's motherhood treating you? It's kicking my butt. It's not easy. It's not easy, but I love it. I can't complain. I love it. Every day is a challenge. Every day is a new experience. Every day I'm learning something, so I love it. But it's not an easy one. How did you meet your husband? I answered that already. So do you still practice sorry, the robo girl in me is coming out. Do you still practice nursing? Yes, I do. Of course. Why won't I? I do practice nursing. Oh yeah. So that's the answer to that question. I know I don't post a lot about that on my socials, but yes, I am a nurse, a proud nurse at that. Is there a more visible boundary in your friendship now you're married? Yes, and I think that's okay. I think that's normal, even because now it's not just you have a partner, so there are certain things you can't just hop up and say, okay, my friend said let's just go to the club or something. Like some things that you will randomly just do you get? I can't just do that. So even minus the fact that I'm married, I have a child now, so I can't just hop up and make decisions just because my friends, and none of my friends, most of my friends are not married yet, so obviously there are boundaries to things, because the things I used to do before, or certain things that I used to do, I can't just do them now. So yes, there are boundaries, and like, because there's another person involved, I can't just make certain decisions. I can't just do the things that I used to do before. So for sure there are boundaries. For sure there are boundaries. And we are on to the last question of today, and this question was sent in my DM. I'll attach all of this so you guys can see, because it's a long question. So but yeah, let's just start. So it says, if you raise your child according to your family religion, would you be upset if they wanted to convert when they got older? That's one question. So it says, if you raise your child according to your family religion, so I am a Christian, I am Catholic, would you be upset if they wanted to convert when they got older? Not really. Religion, I don't really think. I feel like it's a personal thing. Do you get? And at the end of the day, we're all praying to God. whatever your religion is, I feel like there is a God and everybody believes in God. Do you get? So I don't really think I'm going to be upset. I for one have never really been that person that takes religion, because I have dated Muslims, okay, and I have a lot of Muslim friends. I particularly don't have any problem with religion. I don't know any traditionalist though. Maybe that's why I draw the line, but no, I don't have any problem with religion at all. So if you feel like converting, I feel like that's your personal decision, so I'm not going to have any problem with that. Then the other question says, which circumstance would this be okay with you? Marriage, a change in their core beliefs. Okay, this is about the religion. So what circumstance would it be okay with you? It will be okay with me in every circumstance, whether marriage or if you are changing for marriage. I don't really think that's good enough. If I'm being honest, I don't think that's good enough, because that's one person, that's your partner's belief. It shouldn't be yours. Do you get? So I don't feel it makes sense for you to change your religion, your belief, because of your partner. No, you are supposed to coexist. Do you understand? Okay, let's meet at the middle. Okay, this is what you believe in, this is what I believe in. Let's just find a way to meet at the middle. I don't feel like it's ideal for you to change your whole religion just because your partner believes in this or that. No, for me that doesn't make any sense. If it's your personal decision to change, 100% do you. So yeah. Then the second question this person asked was, what of a change in their sexual identity? So it said brackets, lesbians and gays. Gender identity, male identifying as female and vice versa. So a change in their sexual identity, that's not something you can control. I'm pro against, do you know what? Because I have friends that are publicly gay. Yes, I do have friends that are publicly gay. Does it bother me? No, it doesn't bother me, because that's your belief. Do you get? But how am I going to take it if it's my own child? That's something that I've never thought about. I don't even know how I would react in that situation. I pray to God I don't find myself in that situation. Nothing against people that are gay, nothing against people that identify as a man or a woman. No issue. Like, I know people that are like that, and I have no problem with them. My relationship with them is still top notch 100, but I don't want to find myself in that situation. Do you get? Because I don't want to know how it feels like. I don't want to know how I would react in that situation. So I pray to God. There's a saying that say, I pray my male son is a male, because now you have to say a male son. So I pray they stick to what they were born as, because I don't think I can deal with that sort of drama. So I pray to God Almighty that I don't find myself in that situation at all. Nothing against gay people, nothing against people that don't like their gender or they feel like this is what they prefer. 100% do you, but I don't want to be in that situation. So that's the end of this video. If you watched to this point, thank you so much for watching. I love you. I hope you've subscribed, I hope you've shared, I hope you've liked, I hope you've commented. And if you did not send your question here, and now you have a question, why didn't you send it? So oh well, that's the end of this video. Till I make another chit chat video, maybe you can just be gathering your questions for me till whenever I'm ready to answer your questions like this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and until we see again, I hope you stay well. I hope life gives you everything you want. I hope this year, and I pray this year is going to be the best year for every single one of my subscribers. Everything you want and you get, everything you want and desire, you will get this year by the grace of God. So I'm really praying, I'm hoping this year is a better year and is the best year of your life. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.